Hey everyone, it's the Inbound Marketing Team biweekly recap and demo day. It's March 8th, and we're going to kick it off here with Niall and some metrics.
Thanks, Michael. I'll just share the screen. So as of today, as of yesterday, we are 73.86% through the quarter. So if we look at the pace so far this quarter, the overall website traffic goal is 20% year over year, which is at risk currently, but we are 6.96% up year on year for users, or page views are 18.27% up year over year. In terms of inbound inquiries or trial results, month to date, we have 1,347, which is on track. That brings us up quarter to date after I add in from what last week's metrics is 28,674. So we have a current attainment of 85.85%, and our pace is good at 116.23%. So if there's no questions, that's just on to Michael for lead the show and tell.
Right on. Thanks, Niall. So everyone who's involved, we all know what we're doing here, but if it's your first time seeing it, we just want to share some of the work we've done over the last couple of weeks. Anyone who wants to contribute, sharing your screen is awesome. First up, we've got Val.
Nothing to share on the screen because it's just a Google Doc, but just wanted to say the DevSecOps survey is a wrap for 2021. It'll be published in the early part of May. We had 4,300 people take it this year, and it clocked in at a shocking 6,500 words. So yeah, done and more done. And now I'm going to go dance in the backyard or something because I'm done with this huge thing. Okay, who's next? Sorry, I lost.
Hey Val, did we run that through the Typeform?
No.
Okay.
We are totally using Typeform, Michael, a lot, but we've used Qualtrics for the last couple of years, which is a big, heavy. It's a heavy and analytical platform that can kind of handle. Typeform is great, but it's light. It's like meant to be nimble and whatever. Qualtrics is like more of a beast. We need a beast for something like this.
Yeah, well, with that amount of content, yeah. Yeah,
I think Niall is next.
Thanks, Valerie. I'll just quickly share the screen again. Much like Valerie, I don't have anything to directly share as they're just research assets, but you can follow the links to look at the issues and analyze the actual research papers yourself if you want to look at them. But so far this week, we've just delivered 2 lots of research. So one was for the DevOps GTM motion for keywords and topical research, and another was for the top partner pages. And currently today, hoping to finish out the final one for CI/CD and have that all delivered by tomorrow. So over to Tina.
All right, thanks, Niall. All right, am I showing the right screen? So I've skinned the mother template for the events CMS. So I've used our Slippers UI kit, so it went smoothly and quickly using this kit. So we're, starting to be able to build pages much quicker. So I realize this is something that's really long because it's a mother template. All of these components should never be all turned on. I think I presented the wireframes a couple of weeks ago. So if you want to navigate and learn more about how we're going to be using these templates, just go to the wire section of this Figma file. There's also some mobile designs we can look at here and a new menu that we'll be using, or a new navigation UI that we'll be using for the template. I'll stop share, and I think I saw Sarah is next.
I'm not going to share my screen, but please feel free to click the link in the agenda. I just wanted to let you all know that the first blog post in our new series on accessibility and software development published yesterday, and I'll be working with Niall to improve our SEO and make sure that the right people are surfacing the content. So that's on the to-dos, but yes, and also shout out to Valerie for helping me troubleshoot the SEO on this first blog post. So hopefully we'll be getting a little uptick in traffic through this process. That's all.
Thank you. I'll be sharing my screen. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about our Slippers UI. On our Slippers UI, we are building some chunks of small components that we're going to be using to build our templates on the website. So this sprint, we have this cards component of resources. We have two versions of them, cards for the blog post, a video card. So right now on Slippers, this is what we have. These are all the card components. We have these nice cute boxes that we can use to show related content on our blog post. We have these boxes that we can use to show related resources that users can click. And we have this depth of card. We have different kind of cards. This one is for our featured partners, but on Slippers, we develop them in small components that can be reusable as reusable parts. These are the smaller components for each one of them. As you can see, the logo is just one, but when we come into all cards, this is how it looks on the website. And the last one is the video card component, so that we can showcase a video maybe inside a blog or on a page, and users can click and they can watch the video. So shout out to Tina and Jesse for doing a wonderful job putting all these nice little boxes together. And that's it for me. I'm going to be passing it over to Lauren Baker. Thank you.
All right, so those are awesome. Okay, so we added blog categories to blog posts to the template. That was something that just got missed when we did the hard push to get that new template out. So that was a nice little quick iteration. And then I have updated the Netlify CMS handbook. There's a known issue where sometimes your draft will go missing from the workflow tab. And that can be incredibly frustrating if you want to continue editing it. So I've added some documentation here on how you find what this super secret URL is that will then bring up that interface for you. And I will pass it over to Tyler.
Yeah, I've got also some storybook stuff to show. So this is the Zoom changed everything, so now I'm discombobulated. This is the header for the event template. You saw this in Tina's mother template in Figma, and so this this is sort of like the we don't. This is just the text with the CTA. We've got it with images and then with video as well. So, and yeah, this is our nice storybook instance, and this link is live and it's tied to the Slippers UI repository. So you can go in and actually, inspect this yourself, and we can see, how things, there's the grid, but we can see, I always click grid before I click the different view. And the space, there's not the spacing around it because it's like very much in isolation, right? So it's outside of the main template where it will eventually end up. So yeah. And then I am passing it off to Laura.
Yeah, hi. Following the same, I guess, idea here with the Slippers template. Let me share this here. We have a series of other Slippers blocks that are coming up for, that's not the right one, for the events template. So like Tina was showing on the template, this is a code of conduct, just an announcement, kind of a generic announcement that you can change all the text for in here and play with what the CTA link is. And then there's a series of other pieces that we're also building that are in review at the moment. So those are coming up soon. I think next up is Hobby.
All right, part 3. I've been working on navigation for Slippers related stuff, which is really exciting. Exciting for the purpose of getting us to move towards using this on all pages. One of the things that is really exciting is like how all of this stuff interacts and getting all of these things to play nicely together. This is still an MVC, so we still have a lot of work to do, but just wanted to briefly call out. I want to use this to make a layout in www about, which means that we can start using pages that are Slippers only, and that will be very exciting for us. That's it for me. Up next is Chrissy.
Hey y'all, Chrissy here. Just wanted to let everyone know that there is a new topic page for continuous delivery. So in the past, we have had CI/CD be tightly bound to each other. And so this is just the process of focusing more on each component individually. So we now have a page on continuous delivery, and this was created completely through Netlify. So yeah, the first topic page created with that CMS, and it was super easy and a really great experience. And yeah, so this is in the spirit of iteration. I will be adding to this over time. So just really happy to get going with the CMS, and thanks to everyone for putting that together. And next, it looks like the last one. So this is shout outs. So I guess the goal is anyone who wants to contribute or express gratitude within our team or outside of our team, you know, feel free to highlight those. And I guess first is Valerie.
Sorry, I admit to some multitasking right at this very moment. Just wanted to say thanks to Bree for copy editing the 6,500 word survey document, and then the 800 word landing page copy, and all of the other little copy edits that she needed to do. And since I've lost the threads, Chrissy, who's next?
Tyler is next.
Yeah, so my shout out is for both Lauren and Tina. Excellent leadership, and particularly for our collaboration and efficiency values. We got a lot of work going into this commit event template, and I just feel like super confident that we're gonna deliver and like be in really good shape. And like I also feel like I clearly know like what to do, how to help out, and like how to make the right choices to get this big chunk of work done on time. So thanks for like doing the hard part and figuring out the ambiguity parts so that we can focus on the fun stuff like building the things. Thank you.
I'm next. I'll just jump in. I just wanted to give a shout out to Val. I did read the very long 6,000 word survey report, and it's great. It's amazing. I literally only added like 300 commas, and that was kind of my copy edits to that. But I'm excited for everybody to read it, and I'm just excited that she got to take her time a little bit to do this and really pump it out. It's amazing. So thanks, Val.
I wanted to shout out Tyler and Laura because I kind of added a really big epic for building out all of our components after our sprint planning meeting. So I was like, hey, and do all this stuff, please. And they jumped in, and we're getting it done. So thank you.
Awesome. Okay, well, that concludes our April 8th bi-weekly recap and demo. I'm going to stop recording.